What's up, guys? I just wanted to give a quick update on Diablo 5 and give out some tips for any new players that may have started this season or even last season, or just whoever may not know certain things about season changes, especially with an expansion coming out. This will be my first new expansion as a Diablo player, as Diablo 4 is my first game in the mainline series. But to cut to the point here, I did want to let you guys know how these seasons do work. If you have any previous characters, this is a seasonal character from the previous season. So this is from season of Loot Reborn. I think season 4 was the last season, previous season, if I'm mistaken. Regardless, if you go to any of your previous characters, you'll see those items that were in your stash. This is my eternal stash, but the items that were in your seasonal stash last season will now be put into, if you see this icon up here, it's your seasonal stash. Pretty self-explanatory. All you have to do if you want to keep any of these items, let's say you want to keep some of your materials for your eternal characters, maybe some ears for those people that you fucked up last season, you know what I'm saying? If you want to keep any of these items, you will withdraw them. Now you can either keep them on your character, they'll stay on each character when you log in, or let's say if you run out of room by withdrawing too many items, let's say you withdraw too many items and you don't have any more room, then all you have to do is you'll go ahead and of course put these items in your stash, and then you'll go withdraw more. Pretty self-explanatory, maybe for some people, but I know as a new player in season 1 it was it was new to me, a new mechanic that I hadn't used before, so I hope this helps anyone out. Other than that, in order to get ready for this new expansion, there's a few things you're probably going to want to do. First of all, you'll definitely want to go ahead and get this season out of the way. Of course this is an eternal character, but if you open up your map, of course, you'll have those seasonal items you'll want to get your hands on. This season has a bunch of cool cosmetics. I guess I'll go ahead and pull that up here on a new character, a seasonal character for this season. I'll go ahead and pull out my hardcore sorcerer, and you see all of her cosmetics currently, except for the helmet, are from this season. So if you go ahead and pull her up, of course, you'll want to claim anything here. So obviously the season's ending soon. Be sure to claim any of these items. It'll auto claim it for you if you haven't went in here and claimed it, so it'll be fine. I'm not really sure what that pop-up will is for, but if you want to max this out, definitely make sure it's at least all the way leveled up to 90 if you want the mount, or to get whatever cosmetics you need. 84 if all you care about is the platinum. But yeah, also these are one-time objectives, so you won't have access to these titles or these emblems next season. I'd like to get that personally, but don't really feel like grinding for it, so I think this one will suffice. But those will be gone after this season is over. Next thing you'll want to do to get ready for the next season is you want to make sure your renown's maxed out. So these are character specific. These items are for each specific character. These items here with this icon is for any of your characters. That also means it's for any new characters you create as well, not only the characters you have. So these will be permanent unlocks for you. For instance, I don't have these unlocked on this specific character, but since I did it back in season 1, I do have access to all these items here. I already have all the skill points and Paragon points. There's no real reason for me to get these again, because all I'll be getting is this gold at the top. So you want to go ahead and make sure you have all those maxed out so your character is as strong as it can be whenever you start your new character. For instance, if you make a Spiritborn, they will start with all those skill points unlocked. There is 10, 2 for each of these areas, so you have 10 skill points for that character. So level 1, you'll start with those 10 skill points. You'll also have your potion capacity. You'll start with 9. So instead of having 4, you'll have 9 from these as well. Max obels, not as important really. Maybe season 1 it was, but you get up to 1,000. Your max obel should be 1,000 after you have all these, and then you'll have 20 Paragon points that you'll start with whenever you hit level 50, or I guess level 60, which they're making the new regular level cap 60, and then I guess I don't know too many details, but I'm guessing 100 is your I guess 60 is your cap now, and then you do Paragon levels after that. But so you'll want to go ahead and get those all unlocked as well. Not only that, but you'll want to go ahead and get your you'll also want to go ahead and get your of course your Paragon points. You want to also get the Altars of Lilith here in the bottom right. For each altar you get 2 you'll get +2 points to any of your stats here. So if I'll go ahead and show you here. You'll get +2 to any of your core stats here: strength, intelligence, willpower, and dexterity. So that would definitely buff up your character. I mean, after you get it's about 230 altars, it does give you maybe another 5 or 10% increase on just your overall power on your character. So definitely worth not passing up there. I'll go ahead and show you all of the altars here. Let me see. Let me go to a new character to show you guys that. And you can also go to different maps. For instance, there's one here. I'll link one of these in the description. This is in the specific one that I used. But if we want to go ahead and focus on the Altars of Lilith, we'll just go ahead and pull all these up. Here's a new area, by the way, where we don't know where all the Lilith altars are at. If you want to focus on a specific one, you can just go ahead and do that as well. Focus on these here, and you should be able to just click found on any of these here, and it'll help you kind of track. I would try to do a little route, maybe something like this, and kind of go through. Hope this is showing up on OBS. It is. And go through and get all of those collected. At least get most of them collected if you can. And next we'll go ahead. I wanted to show you on one of my other characters here. Let's just do one of my rogues, season 2 rogue. And I'll show you the map with all of those collected. You can also filter your map to show just the Altars of Lilith too. And there's all the altars if you wanted to as well. You can hide all of these other things too to kind of clear up your map, so you can just pinpoint those altars there. So that's it for the altars. You do also have specific waypoints that will be saved whenever you make a new character, so you can teleport around. Now, not all of these waypoints will be available, but let me go ahead and get this open back up. Sorry about that, guys. Not all of these waypoints will be enabled, but you will have access to a lot of these waypoints, a large majority of them. Man, Google really does use a lot of memory on the computer. That's crazy. Over here, Google page is lagging because there's 2 ads on it. So let me go ahead. I'll just create a new character here to kind of show you what it's going to look like. Let's just pick any of these. Sure, Necromancer, why not? And of course we're going to pick seasonal. And World Tier 2, it's not that much harder. The game power scaling has increased a lot since the game started. Shouldn't be too much trouble even though the expansion's coming out for you, even as if you're a newer player. But for instance, whenever you make a new character, you are going to have some of these waypoints unlocked. Why they don't let you have all of these unlocked, I don't know. Why they don't make them all discovered originally. But if you want to go through, I would go and get any of these that I have highlighted. It seems like you'll have access to, I'm sure, when the expansion comes out as well. But if I were you, I would just kind of go to the main areas and get all of these waypoints unlocked, especially Geocool, because the new area of the map is right down here in this section. So if you have Geocool unlocked, you can just teleport right down here and then go experience that new area. Should be right around from here, if I remember correctly, from the PTR. And for instance, here's what will be unlocked. You see all of these at the bottom are already unlocked for my character. I don't know why I showed you a hardcore character before, but those will be checked out. At least if you're making a new seasonal character. Now, if you're making a hardcore character, that's another story. I apologize if there's any confusion there, but yes, if you're doing seasonal, you make another seasonal character, you'll have access to all these. If you have a hardcore character you've done all this on, you have access to all these on your hardcore character, as well as all of the altars, etc., etc. So that's about it for what to do before you make a new character next season. As you see, I already have 10 skill points here, and you can use those however you like. Just level up from somebody nearby. But you'll have 10 skill points, and then once you get to Paragon here, you'll have those 20 Paragon points as well. And if you see here, I already have, there shouldn't be any item contribution. Let's take all these off just in case. I already have all of these up to 68, and then I leveled up, of course. Somebody leveled me up, but I already have all these up to level 68. So I mean, if you see, without even doing anything, I'm already doing 10% more damage, 76 more armor, 2% more in resource generation, and 1.5% more critical strike chance. So you're starting with all that basically for free. So that's always helpful as well. But I think that's going to be about it as far as what to do before the expansion comes out. All these strongholds will still be locked. But with all that being said, I will be making more content whenever the expansion comes out. I plan to do Uber Mephisto within a few days of the expansion coming out and exploring this and uploading the majority of the campaign as well. So stay tuned for that, and any builds I'll be doing Spiritborn, getting them maxed out. But without further ado, thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or anything about new characters or anything Diablo related in the comments, and be sure to check the description for that D4 map planner as well. But regardless, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.